السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Today, inshallah, also we will take a short lecture because we will have quiz at the end of the lecture for the second group. Today's lecture is a reading passage. Dreams job. Last lecture we studied about Stanley. Today we are going to study about a new job, Linda. It is about Linda Spillman. The second job, the trapeze artist. Trapeze artist. She's a girl. She's working with the circus people. She go up on ropes and make clowns, something like clowns. So we call it trapeze artist. This one, she flies in the air on ropes in the circus. Yes. A quotation from her conversation is, "You only live once, so why stay in a boring job?" You only live once. All of us live one time, once in all our life. So why stay in a boring job? If you don't like your job, what is the reason to stay in it? No, change your job. If you don't like your job, change it to another one, to an interesting job. So if your job is boring, change it. This is the meaning of the quotation. Linda Spillman was a lawyer who found a new career in a circus. At first, she studied law. So she is a lawyer. But she doesn't like her job. She found a new job in the circus. In the circus. She now works as a trapeze artist in the circus. And she left the law. She left the law. She left her job as a lawyer, and now she is a trapeze artist. Traveling with the circuses, traveling with the people of the cirque, traveling to all over the world, through Canada, Europe, and East Asia. So her new job needs traveling. She travels in her job. She travels throughout Canada, Europe, and East Asia. Second one, the same 6 questions are repeated for this person, and also will be repeated also in the third job for the next time. The first question to Linda: how did you get your job? That's quite a long story. She answers, it's a long story. My father is a lawyer, so I thought I'd become one too. At first, her father was a lawyer and she wants to follow him. She wants to be a lawyer like her father at first. Studying law was really hard work. So when she studied law in the university, it was difficult. But her father is a lawyer and she wants to be a lawyer like her father. But when studying began, it was difficult. Very difficult. Really hard work. So I took up gymnastics in the evenings. I practiced gymnastics, playing in the evenings. Why? To help me relax. So every time after university, I play gymnastics in the club. So she said, I took up gymnastic. Why? To help her relax. When I finally passed my exams, when I finished the university, passed my exams, inshallah, all of you will pass your exam, inshallah, this year and in the following year, and inshallah, you will get your degree in all the studying. I finally passed my exams. I thought I need a break after the examinations. She said, I need a break. I need a holiday. I want to travel and learn a language. So in her break, she wants to travel abroad and to study a new language, a foreign language, because she likes languages. I had heard of the École Nationale de Cirque in Montreal. This is the name of the institute in Montreal in Canada. So she heard of it. She knew that there is an institute in Canada. So I thought I'll join the circus. So this institute for the circus. So she joined this circus in Canada. I'll join the circus. I went to Canada and did a trapeze course. She took a course in trapeze, in playing in the air. Playing in the air on ropes. And amazingly, happily, I was good at it. She was good at it. Good at it. She was excellent. Now she prefers circus to law. The question, who took up gymnastics? Who took up gymnastics? The answer is Linda. The answer is Linda. So this is for number 2. So Linda is number 2. The first one is Stanley. Stanley is number 1. You know Stanley? Of the previous reading. This is the second reading about Linda. So who took up gymnastics? Linda. The second one, who gave up work as a lawyer? Linda. So this is Linda means number 2. The second job. So after answering this question, we have another question. What's the meaning of this phrasal verb? Choose the meaning from the box below. Took up means start doing. Start doing. Practice something. Especially a hobby. For example, a hobby. So what's the meaning of took up? Start working. Start working. Gave up. Stop working. Stop working. The opposite. So we have took up and gave up. Took up, start doing. Gave up, stop doing. Leave. So gave up. Gave up, the opposite of took up. So who gave up work as a lawyer? Linda. Now, what's the meaning of took of gave up? It means stop doing. So we have start doing and we have stop doing. Some people start doing something new. Some other people stop doing something old. Something they don't know. They don't want. So what's the opposite of took up? Gave up. What's the opposite of start doing? Stop doing. You understand? So who start doing gymnastics? Linda. Who stopped doing work as a lawyer? Linda. The second paragraph. Why? What do you like most about it? About it? What is it? It? The job, the new job. The same questions. So, what do you like most about it? The answer? The excitement and the travel. Two things. Excitement and travel. This is the most important thing in her job. So she likes so much. She likes what? Excitement and travel. I always wanted to travel and learn languages, and I have done all of that. In the past, she wanted to travel. She was dreaming of traveling. She likes traveling, and she likes also learning languages. She likes two things. She likes traveling and learning new languages. And I have done all of that. She has done these two things: traveling and learning. So she fulfilled her hobby, her imagination, her dreamings of something. What is her dreaming? Traveling and learning new languages. So now she have done all of that. Also, moreover, I get on really well. I get on really well with circus people. The people who works with her, she loved him. She loved them very much. So she loved the people she worked with, like Stanley. Stanley liked the people he works with, and here she likes the people she works with. They are all nationalities. They are all nationalities from all over the world. They are not one nationality. No, different nationalities. I have learned so much about life from them. So she did three things: traveling, learning new languages, and dealing with new people. And dealing with new people, because she learned so much from them about their lives. The question here: who gets on well with the people they work with? The first one, Stanley, and now Linda. So this paragraph has this question. This question is repeated how many times? Twice. For Stanley and now for Linda. Both of them get on well with the people they work with. But here, only for Linda. And this, only for Linda. You understand? Yes. So what is the new word here? Get on well with. We knew it before. It means have a good relationship with. But this one is new. So it is the seventh phrasal verb. We have 6 before, and this is number 7, and this is number 8. And this one, we studied it before. You understand? Yes. So this is new, and this is new. Again, who can read the phrasal verbs and the meaning? The phrasal verbs, yeah?
Look up.
Means?
Start doing.
Start doing.
Give up and stop doing.
Stop doing. The third one, revision.
Gets on well with. They have a good relationship with.
Yes, who can read the 3? The 3, yes?
Look up and start doing.
Start doing.
Give up, stop doing. Gets on well with. have a good relationship.
As I have told you before, you have to study these phrasal verbs with the meanings. The verb, the phrasal verbs, and the meaning in English. Next. The second paragraph. What's an average day like? How is an average day? How is an average day? What's the meaning of how? What like? What is an average day like? Tell me about your work. Everyone has to help in the circus. All the workers, all the people in the circus help each other. There is no manager, director, worker. No. All of them work the same work. So here, everyone in the circus has to help in the circus. So you begin the day in a new town. Every day they start doing or they start acting in a new town. Yes. In this new town, what they do? Handing out flyers. It means they prepare the circus tent. They prepare everything in the circ. They prepare everything. All the ropes, all the chairs, everything. So you begin the day in a new town, handing out flyers. This is in the morning. In the afternoon, when they finish preparing the tent and everything for their action, in the afternoon, you work in the box office. In the afternoon, they sell tickets. They sell tickets, all of them. So this is the window for selling tickets. We say it box office. For what? For selling tickets for the people. Reserves, booking. Booking tickets. And rehearse. Rehearse, it means make the provas. Make a prova. Make a prova for what? For the act. For the act. So, in the morning, they do everything. They prepare everything. In the afternoon, they sell the tickets in the box office. In the evening, then you do the act, the performance in the evening. In the evening, they start their doing in front of the people. So the act or the performance begin in the evening. In the afternoon, they sell ticket. In the morning, they prepare everything. And also they do rehearse. It means make a prova. Prova for the acting. At the end of a week, so in one day, they do three things. In the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. Preparing, selling tickets, and acting. Now, after the week, at the end of the week, I'm so tired. I spend a day in bed. It means I am so tired that I spend a day, weekend, in bed. She was so tired, very, very tired. And the result is she spends a day in bed. You understand? So after every day work, at the end of the week, she spent one day in bed. One day in bed. Why? Because she is so tired. Very, very tired. Last month, I twisted my shoulder. She twisted her shoulder, aching. and couldn't work for a week. So last month she took a sick leave for how many days? For 1 week. Why? Because she twisted her shoulder and couldn't work. For how long? For 1 week. You understand? The question, who finds it exciting to end up in different cities and countries? What's the meaning of end up? End up in, it means finally find yourself in. Finally find yourself in, and here we have in. You understand? So end up, it means finally find yourself. End up in different cities, it means finally find yourself in different cities and countries. So this is, the answer is Linda. The answer is Linda. Linda, number 1 or number 2? Number 2. So this is for number 2. Also, number 1, Stanley? Yes. So number 1 and number 2. So is it a new phrasal verbs? No, because we said it in the first one. Again, who finds it exciting to end up in different cities and countries? Linda. And Stanley. Yes. What's the meaning of end up? Finally find yourself. End up in, finally find yourself in. The next paragraph. Who can read this again?
End up in, finally find yourself in.
The question. Read the question.
Who found it exciting to end up in different cities and countries?
Linda and Stanley, or Stanley and Linda. It means number 1 and number 2. Very good. Next. Have you made any sacrifices to do this job? Have you made any sacrifices? Sacrifices? No. The answer is no. I haven't. Not really. So, did she make any sacrifices? No. I gave up doing something that I hated and I'm doing something that I love. So this is not sacrifice. This is not a sacrifice. So she did something good for her. Something good for her. What is the good for her? I gave up doing something that I hated. It means what? I left the lawyer and I'm doing something that I love. It means start doing trapeze artist. So she left the law and began the artist. So she loved this. So it is not sacrifice. This is one. I do miss my family. This is the sacrifice. I miss my family sometimes. I do miss. What's the meaning of do here? I do miss. I assure. Really. I do miss my family. I'm very miss my family sometimes. So this is the sacrifice. But that's all. Just missing my family. I'm looking forward to see my family. And of course, I learn a lot. I earn a lot, the money, a lot less than a lawyer. Which is better as a salary? Lawyer. But here in the circus people, she take what? Less than a lawyer. So this is a sacrifice. So we have two sacrifices. Was it missing her family and earning less than the lawyer? Little money. The question here, who is cut off from his or her family? Linda and Stanley. So this is number one and number two. Here in this paragraph, it is number two. So who here? It means what? Linda. Who in the previous one? Stanley. Yes. So who is cut off from his or her family? Now we want to say what? Her family. So she is Linda. What's the meaning of cut off from? Separated from. We studied it before? Yes. We studied it before. It is not new. Who can read the question again? Yeah? Yeah?
Who is cut off from his or her family? Stanley and Linda.
Another one? Yes?
Who is cut off from his or her family? Stanley or Linda?
And the last time? Yeah?
Who is cut from her family? Stanley and Linda.
Here, yes. So cut off is cut off. It means is separated. Cut off. Cut off, separated. Is cut off is separated from. So here separated means cut off. Cut off here. And most phrasal verbs have more than one meaning. More than one meaning. Two meaning or more. Here we translate these phrasal verbs according to the passage. Sometimes it has another meaning. But this meaning here in this context is separated. Cut off from, separated from. The next paragraph, the one before the last. What would you like to do? Would like to. What would you like to do? What do you like? Doing. What do you like? Doing. What would you like to do? Would like to do. Like doing. Understand? What would you like to do next after this? I'm 34 now. I'm 34 now. How old is she? She is 34. I'd like to carry on doing this. I'd like to continue. To continue. So what's the meaning of carry on? Continue. So the answer, I'd like to continue or to carry on doing this until I am at least 50. She wants to work until she is 50 years old. She wants to be active all the time. There are Russians trapeze artists still going strong in their 50s. Where are they from? They are from Russia. How old are they? Over 50s. Are they strong? Yes. They are 50 and strong? Yeah. So here there are Russian trapeze artists. Still going strong. Still strong in their 50s, 51, 52, 53, 55. So she hopes to be strong all the time until she become 50 years old. At least 50. After 50, she may change her job, leave it, give up artist, and maybe do law. You understand this question? So this question, carry on, new or old? New. So this is number 2. So the answer is, who wants to carry on? Who wants to continue working until they are at least 50? Linda. What about Stanley? No. This question is for Linda. And these two questions for Linda and Stanley. The last one, the last paragraph. What advice would you give to someone who wanted to do your job? What is your advice to people, to young people? What is your advice? You need to be fit. You need to be fit. Having strong body. Strong body. Fit. And strong. Fit and strong. Two things. Fit and strong. What about Stanley? Stanley, you have to study maths and science. Maths and science. And get a degree. You remember?
Yeah.
Maths and science and a degree. Here, you need to be fit and strong and have a good head. A good head for what? For heights. Good head for heights. It means you will have strong. Don't be tired when you fly. But generally, I'd say to anyone with a dream, the one who hopes to become artist, trapeze artist, what is your advice? Go for it. Go for it. Don't hesitate. Go. Don't forget. Yes, go. Quickly go. Don't ask people if I go or not. No. Go for it. Quickly. You only live once. You live once. All of us live once. So why stay in a boring job if you don't like your job? Change it. Change it. Because we live once. We live once. Change your boring job to an interesting job. You understand this? It has no question. Now, if we want to summarize this, we say, have a good relationship, gets on well with. Start doing, took up. This no. Separated from, cut off from. Finally find yourself, end up. Continue, carry on. Stop doing, give up. Or in the contrary. What's the meaning of get on well with? Have a good relationship with. Took up, start doing. Cut off from, separated from. End up in. Finally find yourself in. Carry on, continue. Give up, stop doing. So here we have stop doing, start doing. Who can read?